It's your boy, Curse of Town Music, the founder of Curse of Town Music. And what I wanted to talk about was something in regards to what you want to do as far as your career goes, right? So one of the things that people do is they have to understand that there's a mindset you have to have when you're an artist, producer, or whatnot. In this world of e-commerce, you can set yourself up to be your own business, your own brand. As an artist, you're a business. So one of the things you want to do is set yourself up in that manner as a brand, as a business, and actually invest in yourself, okay? A lot of times what people like to do is try to cut corners. They try to rip off people's beats and putting music out there that doesn't even belong to them legally, and they wonder why they have a hard time when DCMA claims come up. And is it DCMA or DMCA? DMCA, whichever one it is. When those claims come up and your stuff gets flagged, or you run into problems with producers because you stole one of their beats and you didn't properly, lease the beat or get exclusive rights, depending on what the terms are. And typically what happens is you have people out here and they do this stuff and they wonder why no one takes them seriously, okay? When you get in this industry, when you get out here, you putting your music out there, everything matters. The quality of what you're doing. And the good thing is, if you're starting from the bottom, okay, you can do whatever your budget allows you to do. And as you constantly building, it can work out over time, and as revenue comes in, then you can reinvest into your business. You can reinvest and get better videos done, get better visuals, get lyric videos, get your registrations together with ASCAP or BMI, or doing your sound exchange, things like that. You always want to make sure that when you are putting out music that you can get a ROI, especially when you're investing in yourself. And that's one thing you guys have to understand. You have to be willing to invest in yourself, because in the climate we're in a different industry. Long gone are the days where you can put out you could do 4 songs and put it on a cassette. Well, not cassette, that's so 90s. And CDs are pretty much early 2000s and whatnot. But let's just say, for the sake of 2018, you got 4 MP3s and a little picture of yourself, and you got it in a zip folder, and then you send it to an A&R blindly, a Dropbox link or Google Drive link or whatever cloud storage you're using, with hopes that, okay, hey, this person hears my music, they're going to sign me. No, they're not doing it like that anymore. You have to be willing to build something on your own and give them a reason to come to you. Case in point, we see it happen. We saw it actually happen with Joyner Lucas. If anyone followed him, we saw, of course, a lot of people probably saw the how I got introduced to him actually was the BET Cypher that he was part of a few years back, and it made me start looking him up to see what else he had out there. And when I heard some of his music, I was like, wow, this dude is dope, And the thing is, when you're putting out music like he does and the videos that he does, he has such a strong following that if he wanted to, he didn't even have to sign with Atlantic, because he just signed with them, I think, like last year or something like that. But he had 1 million subscribers on his YouTube, I think. And I mean, it's constantly growing, because the last video he did, the I'm Not Racist, it was a lot of reaction videos after that. It was a lot of people talking about it. You know, the man is smart. He's very creative. He's very, sometimes he's so good, it's like Jesus. But the thing is, he was always consistent. And he, you know, you see him, he constantly gets better, right? So people, the thing about fans love good music, you know. I know, and a lot of people will say, well, he's too lyrical, miracle, blah, 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 right? But the fact is, in today's climate, we actually have people like him that can thrive in this marketplace. You know, you have your, what they call the mumble rappers. They have an audience, right? And let's say they have an audience that, you know, are the younger crowd, you know, and he may have the audience of the people that come from that era where, you know, you had to be dope like he is, or like Kendrick is, or like Big Crit is, or like what's the other guy, people like Drake, people like what's his name, Dave East, you know, Rhapsody, people like that. Those people have something. They consistently put out music. They, you know, they have a base, and when they get into these bigger platforms, it can actually grow. And the thing with Joyner is, he's always, even after being signed, he keeps putting out music. He keeps putting out new videos and stuff like that. And that's what you guys have to understand when you're getting into this. The fans love to be a part of the process. Like, okay, the first video I saw from him, it was, you know, like, you want them to think of that with you. Like, the first video I saw from him or from her, they were inside of a car freestyling and it went viral, right? Let's just say that happened. And then next video comes out and, you know, this person had, you know, they gradually progressing. The quality of their videos are changing, is getting better. People would like to be a part of that process, believe it or not. Okay? So one of the things that you guys have to do is be willing to invest in yourself, in your craft, in your business. Because when you do find yourself in a position where labels are coming to you, you want to have some type of leverage where they can negotiate. You can negotiate some things, you know. But if you don't like some things, you're like, okay, I'll just keep building over here. And then they may come back to you with bigger terms, better terms down the line. We never know what may happen. So the thing is, you always want to be willing to invest in yourself, okay? If you don't have money for an exclusive, just lease a beat and test the waters. See how it sounds. You know, see, once you put it together, see if it you know, is good enough, and just keep grinding. And, you know, if you want to go back and get the exclusives from the producer, do that. But understand, the producers are the driving force behind things, because people drive, you know, you got people out here that drive or catch the bus or whatever, and they love a good beat. So people are not, you know, you're not gonna get a situation unless you one of those spoken word artists, or maybe the people that do acoustic, and that's a different genre. But with hip hop, you gotta have a good beat, or, you know, nice quality stuff to be able to compete, especially in a industry that has become oversaturated. It doesn't mean that you can't make it. It doesn't mean that you can't be successful. You know, some people are okay, like, okay, hey, I want to get the 1,000 fan formula and have 1,000 loyal fans that'll spend $100 a year, whether I do a show, sell merch, sell CDs, sell vinyl, sell pins, or mouse pads or whatever they want to sell, with their brand on it, and some people is like, hey, I'll be okay with making $100,000 a year doing what I love to do. Some people are like that, and some people want to go for what they say. They want to go for the bag, and they want to get the multi-million-dollar record deal. Whatever your goal is. But the thing is, you have to make sure you're taking yourself seriously so that when you get out there into those places, you can really do some things and you can actually make a way for yourself. All right? So peace out. Curse the Town Music. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.